Oh, where are we at? Scotty and North Carolina. You should know by now, or else I'm gonna have to revoke your Las Vegas residency. What? All right, Enki Diaz, we got some news for you today, buddy. I didn't forget my notes. Oh, I just checked. Didn't forget them. Brooklyn John Fremont, Canuck Mike, Richie Rich Medina. Thanks for the tips, guys. What? That's right. We're on a what-a-thon today. No, I'm kidding. But can you believe how quiet it is? 61 Fahrenheit, which if you know is probably 16 Celsius. But we'll double check. It is 61 Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius. Looks like some folks are getting in. Last weekend of the rodeo. Actually, last couple days of the rodeo. Been busy with the rodeo in town. But after that, be prepared for ghost town time. Nah, it won't be that bad, but like I said on the live stream, MGM sent me a email.
Burgershot restaurant.
25% off hotel rates December 14th through the 25th. Why? Because that's a time of year that this place is empty. Like I always say 2 weeks, but it's pretty close to 2 weeks, let's face it. I bet you didn't know they painted those hand railings, huh? I didn't either. Roro, we might have a supercar out here for you, buddy. We're starting off early. Uh-oh. She's got to get her walking in entrance. Oh, we might have 2 supercars. But not as cool as our cars, buddy. The red one, Ferrari something or other, and the yellow one, Lamborghini something or other. David G, how about these blue skies, buddy? Whew, look at that shit, man. Is it even December? No joke. I know Rick A. I know you're here, buddy. Not in Vegas. Southern California, close by. You said you're in the 80s. We're in the low 70s here. For the highs. But I think next week we're supposed to go down to the upper 60s. Oh, man. Meanwhile, Tony G, Canuck Mike, Brooklyn John Fremont, Seth, Ray, Jay, Jersey Dave. Y'all are probably pretty cold. Clayton, Mindy, you're cold. Jay, Soccer Dad, John and Nancy, cold. The time, a little after 9 a.m. I had hoped to start my walk earlier than what time I'm walking, but unfortunately, sometimes things help hold you up and you start a little later. Not super late, obviously. But my goal was to be out here about 8:30 in the morning. Which, Jay, probably for you is probably late to be walking at 8:30 to start a walk. So.
Laying in bed for like.
It's amazing, like, how it's like 4. It's amazing, like, he shows off his show not
Well, it was pretty good last night. That live stream was good. Brandon, good to see you, buddy. Glad to hear you're having a good time.
They probably left that.
Brandon said having such a good time that you're supposed to leave on Thursday.
You were dying. I figured you were done for the night.
And he said, hey, I'm going to stay a little longer. But instead of being on the Strip, I'm going to move down to Fremont. So. Luis M., let me know, is this scaffolding A-okay or what, buddy? They got the toe boards there. I don't see any holes between the, what do you call it? Between the wood for the walking area. I think it looks good. Approved. Row. Too early for any of the ladies to be out, I think. They're still recovering from last night. Phil, Luke Combs, Category 10, coming fall 2026. Phil, were you kidding about the present of value? Whew. Buddy, man. You're the man if that's the case. You know, it's kind of weird. Even though I'm in the shade, it still feels really nice. Nicer in the sun, obviously, right, David G? And there ain't a cloud anywhere around here. Now, on this walk, we're going to struggle to find... Whoa, that guy just went... Wow. Did you see that white car that came from here? He went through a red. They had the left turn signal, the green. Holy shit. Now that, my friends, is why I always tell you, even if you got the right of way, always keep that head on a swivel. Now, I don't know if that guy or gal was tired or had their mind elsewhere, etc. But don't want to take that chance because they ain't paying attention. Boom. Oops, did I hit someone? Meanwhile, you're in 50 million pieces. Not good. Chris Campbell, Mike Hugh, don't forget. Don't worry. I didn't forget about you guys. I'm pretty sure it's cold in Pittsburgh right now. There we go. Now we'll get the walk once these guys get done with theirs. Guy got himself a nice little rental car there. BMW. Now we're going to go across. We're not going to go that way. We're going straight ahead. for those of you, Kathy in Pasadena maybe, that are like, man, he seems to be doing a lot of Fremont. We all know my schedule just kind of ebbs and flows and depends on many factors, as we all know. But now that it's Friday, we're doing the strip. We're gonna see if we can't spot our buddy Brandon if we do another Fremont. It's always awesome when we run into each other, get to chat a little bit. And like I said on my quick little interview with him, I wanted his opinion as far as how busy things are in his opinion, if they're less, more, the same. So it's always good to get, like, you guys can, you know, see with your own eyes and make your own judgment. But when you're here, I don't know, I feel it's a little more different because you can see a lot further compared to like a camera. You know what I mean? Like maybe there are a million people at that door over there, but because I have the camera this way, you don't see them.
Experience Vegas like the Romans do. Welcome to the foreign shops at Caesar's Palace.
This one's going to be more of a quiet walk. I would say the second walk, if I'm able to, if I got enough time and I'm physically up to it. Do what do you call it? We'll get some more different area, probably more like on the south side instead of this central area. Soccer Dad and Jane and G. I've been wanting to show you guys this. Look at that. They knocked everything out there in the center. And if you look here in the little bottom area, they're knocking the windows out there too. And they got floor numbers. I don't know if you can tell. I can't zoom that far in, but there's an 8 and a 10 that you see. Maybe you can see a 16. I don't know. Anyways, that's what's going on here at the Hard Rock. We're going to stop again. So, concrete should be flying out of that arm out there. It's wild. See? Whoopsie, there we go. Out of up here. That's wild that they can pump the concrete up there with that much pressure, but whoopsie, there we go. Tell you, I wouldn't want to be near that area if one of those pumps fails, like the hose, I guess, for lack of a better term. Because I can only imagine concrete flying everywhere and the amount of pressure. When you think of how heavy concrete is, Louise M., whew, that's a lot of pressure, buddy, to pump it up 20 floors or higher, you know. Holly Padota. Venetian and Palazzo, buddy. Or is it going to be the Bellagio? Now I'm walking on this side of the street, for those of you that are wondering. Mainly trying to stay in the sun, enjoy this nice warm weather. Eventually it's going to be winter and the highs are going to be in the upper 50s. I'm sorry, dudes and gals. Doug's like, man, right now, Florida feels the same as Vegas. Except for you guys got the humidity. The dragon has arrived. Ace Dragon Walk, Asian fusion cuisine located next to the sports book. Louise M, buddy. Should we go on our first resort here, the Treasure Island, or not? Should we stay outside? I think we'll stay outside. I'm just enjoying this weather, man. Like I said, even in the shade, it's just nice, man. Just nice. Louise, hey, what's up, buddy? How'd the surgery go? Is it done? I know you said you were having the cataract surgery, I believe. Anyways, Hanky Diaz, we didn't forget about you, buddy. Even though you sometimes forget about us here. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. Well, I was going to do a dang news story, and then the damn thing went walk. Well, do I got a little one? Let me see if I got a little news story. Because I feel bad. Nope. I just got 3 news stories. Oh, that taxi didn't like it. Wow, look at this Starbucks, people. I don't know if you can see in there, but talk about busy. Wow. All right. Hank, I can't tease you, buddy. That's wrong of me. So,
I'm sure they
keep in mind, I had these notes for last week's walks. Excuse me. So, if I say something, it might be a week late, basically. So MGM Resorts International announced Monday that Nomad Las Vegas will be getting a rebrand later this month, which I think I had brought about or talked about in the walk from last week, but I just didn't have my notes with the information. So apparently on December 17th, which is coming up, it's going to be Nomad will be rebranded to The Reserve at Park MGM. It will consist of 293 rooms and suites. And it will continue. I'm not going to read that crap. That's just sales crap. Several Nomad venues will gain refreshed identities, including the Nomad Pool, which will be renamed the Terrace Pool. Woo! Changing the lipstick on the pig don't change, buddy. Nomad Library, which will become the Library. Oh my God, that's so brilliant. You just took off Nomad. Oh my God, we should give that person a bonus. And Nomad Bar, which will be called the Reserve Bar. Wow! These guys are geniuses. In addition to the rebrand in early 2026, the Reserve at Park MGM will join Marriott Bonvoy's Autograph Collection as part of MGM Resorts licensing partnership with Marriott International that created MGM Collection with Marriott Bonvoy. At that time, Marriott Bonvoy members will be able to book stays through Marriott.com and earn and redeem points at the Reserve at Park MGM. Now that could be kind of useful because, I mean, if you travel, like obviously you guys and gals travel out there. I don't know when you travel, if, you know, outside of Vegas, what hotel brand you use, or if you're loyal to one, or if you're just like cheapest, most expensive, middle tier, I don't know. But if you usually stay at Marriott, I guess now you'll be able to use your Marriott points or book to stay there and earn points, Marriott wise. That's cool. Whenever I stay places, I try and be somewhat loyal, but I also take a look at what promotions are going on, you know? Like the Marriott at the beginning of this year, I think. I don't look at their balance sheets or listen to their calls or all that crap. Only because they've done this before. They had a deal where they doubled counted your points for your nights stayed, not your points. So they have different tiers, just like all these, you know, casino properties and hotel chains do. And it was like basically, if you stayed a night, one night at the place, they counted as 2 nights towards your tier status. And earlier this year, and it's usually only the first quarters when they've done it, when I've noticed it, they'll do that, and it'll be good for like 2 or 3 months, like where you can earn the double points, basically, towards the tier status. Not like you spend $1,000 and you get 1,000 points, but then it gets doubled to 2,000 points. Not that. And they had a promotion like that, like I said, this year. So when I went out of town, I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can bump up the tier status. Not that it ever seems to do anything. That's the funny thing. A couple times I've been at Wyndham properties, and whatever, I don't know what status I am, but whatever the status was, right? I go, hey, you know, can I get, I think I wanted like a 2 p.m. late checkout, right? And according to their website, you know, they always put based on availability. So I went to the front desk and I said, you know, hey, I'm in room, whatever, 1, 2, 3, and I was hoping to get a 2 p.m. late checkout because I'm a, I don't know, puny member, right? And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, but you have to check out by 11. I'm like, but it says, like, I mean, are you guys sold out? And they're like, no, we're not sold out. So then why can't you give me like a 2 p.m. checkout? Like, I'm not asking for like a 4 p.m. late checkout. Like, you're telling me you don't have maids after 2 p.m.? I don't know. That happened, I think, a couple times at different places. And I want to say, I don't remember both places, but I remember one of the 2 places. And I believe somewhere in North Dakota or something. I think it was North Dakota. I'm 99% sure on that, right? And I'm like, come on, you guys aren't sold out. We're talking North Dakota. Like, you can't, like, clean the room tomorrow. You're not sold out. It's not like I had a suite. Not like a Days Inn really has a real suite. You know what I mean? Not like here where, you know, you can get a suite that's larger than your house. Well, larger than my house. But anyways, it was just like, well, this sucks. Why do I stay at your guys' crappy ass properties? Anyways. I don't know if you guys, when you travel, if you pay attention to promotions like that. But I usually do. Phil, what the hell? Where's Emmett's? Oh, Phil, Emmett's. Oh. I got a Groupon here for the Boulevard barbecue wings, but number one, I had breakfast, so I'm not hungry. But number 2, for me, it's a little too early, a little too heavy to have wings, a burger, etc. at this hour. Even if I hadn't had breakfast, I'd be like, it's going to be a little tough for me. If it was closer to the noon hour, it'd be a different story. We got, Phil. I don't know if I brought this up, but this place looks empty too. First Emmett's, now Red Balls. I don't know what the hell was there. But it looks awfully dusty, I can tell you that. Doesn't look like anything's been there in a while, or at least cleaned up in a while. For this morning's meal, I had me some bagel and lox. Smoked salmon. Hadn't had that in a while. Actually, come to think of it, I hadn't had that since August on the cruise. For those of you that go to Costco, they got a good little, I guess you call it a 3-pack for the smoked salmon. Had it before, obviously had it this time. Good little deal. It's good to switch up your food selection sometimes. There we go. You'd be like, man, you better give me the walk buddy, or else I'm gonna have to call up Steve Wynn and tell him to fix the dang signal. This person, they're not sure where to go. Now we're gonna go down this way, or should we not? Nah, maybe not. I was gonna go that way, but huh? Oh, thanks. Cool. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Got Earth Cafe. Wow, how about that, dude? Look at that. Nice ceiling there. I was gonna say, I don't know if I've ever had an employee hit the open door button seeing me come there. Like, wow. I am like, wow. I'm impressed. Now, Larry, this is not going to have the same effect as our friends at White Castle or the Canopy going up the escalator, but we'll go backwards up the escalator, buddy, just for you. We got Resorts World. Would look nicer if all the Christmas lights weren't in the way, but whatever. Carter. Look, you guys want to go get some Carter watches? What? Yeah, I know. It's Cartier. I mean, this is a Casio. It starts with C and an A. And R, that's close to S. That's next to it. What do you think? You think they'll trade me up? You think they'll upgrade me with a monthly payment plan on Klarna? What? Ay, dude. Dang, oh dang. It is a busy, busy place. Got a line over there. What are they yelling at? Someone keeps yelling, "Sir, sir." Oh, all right, folks, and we are back. I know you guys are going, what the hell happened? You were inside a mall, and now all of a sudden you're outside? Could you not get enough of the blue skies? No, it wasn't that. I'm just going to hit the button here. Make sure we get the walk when it comes on. Nice guy. So the security guard that hit the button that let me in, you know, that I was like, oh man, this, I've never seen that before, I don't know if you guys heard, but I don't know if it'll come through on the audio, but you probably heard, sir, sir, I don't know, like a good 3, 4, 5 times. And I thought it was a customer, or I thought it was an employee yelling at a customer at Earth Cafe, right? And then finally I looked down and he was like, oh, you're not allowed to film. So I was like, oh shit, sorry. But anyways, he was a nice guy. I came back out and he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, no worries, buddy. It's all good. I understand. You guys got your policies. So. But he did it the right way. You know what I mean? Whoa. He didn't come over there. What the hell are you doing, Buster? To break your skull or something. Like, got the attention. Said, sorry, buddy. Nice dude. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit there and fight anyways, because it ain't worth it. Because let's face it, it's private property. So it'd be kind of hard if I was like, no, I think this is stupid. I should be able to film here if I want to. Like, yeah, I'm going to go with that's not going to win any battles there, buddy. You're going to lose. So anyways, Chris Campbell, I think what we'll do is we'll head on down to your neck of the woods. No, not Pittsburgh. Oh, she's putting her arms out. But I'm behind you if you're going to give me a hug. What? Jackie B. Who's there with you? Taylor? Blair? I was blown away on that live stream. I'm like, oh my gosh, you got everybody there. Pretty cool. Thank you.
And who is she to me?
Man, that dude came through like a bat out of hell, huh? He just flying with that electric scooter. See, here's a billboard for the Cowboy Christmas there. 9 to 5 now open at the Horseshoe, Las Vegas. That lady was nice that was walking in front of us there. Just for a joke, you know, I raised my hand and waved like this, and she waved back and smiled like, oh. I'm sure she probably thinks this guy's a lunatic talking to a camera. Duh. Not in today's walk. We're gonna have to see how everything goes, my party people. I'm hoping. I have big plans this weekend. Like, I'm probably not, between walking and outside stuff, good Lord, I think I might get about 8 actual hours where I just can sit on the couch. But the way I always look at it, I gotta get the walks in while I can get them in. Because usually, as you know, I usually only walk a couple times a week. Usually, Thursday, Friday, or lately now it's been like Tuesday, Friday, the last few weeks, I think. But this week I lucked out. My wife was busy with stuff on Thursday, so she was like, hey, if you want to walk Thursday night too, go ahead and walk yourself Thursday night. Oh, what the hell's going on? I think we got someone VIP. Well, it's not Jersey Dave. Oh shit, I wonder if it's Brooklyn John Fremont. Brooklyn John Fremont, do you got a motorcade when you come through Vegas? I don't know, it's weird. This cop has this lane blocked and he keeps looking back like he's expecting someone to come out. And then there are a couple of police officers straight ahead. I'm gonna try and get his attention. Hey, oh buddy. Can I? Oh, well, he's telling them to hold off. Oh, here we go. We're going to see if we can see what the buses are for. Oh, NBA Cup. I was wondering, I'm like, what the hell? Well, Brooklyn John Fremont, I guess it wasn't you, buddy. My SRT cousin, I think you travel in better style than those big old boats. Pretty sure you probably have a nice car that had a whole lot of power to it. You know, I got a news story and it would have fit in perfectly, but unfortunately I don't have that those notes here. It was about the sphere. Ah, there we go. Look at this. They went left and now I got the whole street to myself. I can break dance on this shit. Should I? No. Because we got cars that'll run me over as soon as they get the green light. What? Louis say, if your surgery has given your better eyesight, go ahead and give these 6 people tickets. Please, of course. We'll go up to the ticket window here at the Sphere and we'll say, this is Walking the Vegas Streets with a Z. Do you have my complimentary tickets for my subscribers and myself? And I can video this. I bet they have a strict, like, no filming, blah, blah, blah policy too in there. But you can see a lot of people walking this way. I think it's for the Sphere. We'll see, Chris Campbell. We'll see, buddy. I wanted to do a little different first walk because I know the Strip, no matter what, at that hour, 9 a.m., usually somewhat quiet, no entertainers, less people. So I figured, hey, maybe it'd be good to venture a little bit off Strip here and kind of check things out while we're here. And then, like I said, for the second walk, hopefully a second walk, focus more from maybe Caesars to MGM. But we'll see. You never know. I usually don't like to divulge my plans, but today I'm going to divulge them. We'll see if it comes to fruition, though. I'm gonna say we're gonna let this kid go. Only because felt like being nice there. But we'll just let the one go. We don't want to let too many go. Well, I'm going to say I'm right that all these folks are going to the Sphere. It's kind of a nice time, you know, to catch, I don't know what you call it, a movie? 4D experience? I don't know what the heck it's called. But kind of a good time, you know. Weather's nice right now. It's the morning, you know. By the time you get done, you know, you get out, maybe have a little lunch. Then after that, you know, maybe do a little gambling or drinking. Not too bad. Hanky Hank, get you another news story here, buddies. I don't want to go over there and be by them. Only because they'd probably be like, what the hell is that dude doing? So, news story 2. Jay, you might be interested in this one, buddy. I don't know. I think we talked about it, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, a 6th branded airport lounge opened at McCarran Airport recently. JP Morgan Chase & Company affiliated Chase Bank and Chase Travel opened the new 2-story, 4,590 square foot Chase Sapphire Lounge by The Club. It's the first airport lounge offered at the Southwest Airlines dominated Seagates. Not for Southwest, but for the Seagates, folks. Chase Sapphire Reserve for business for primary card members, JP Morgan Reserve and the Ritz-Carlton credit card primary card holders, and authorized users have access to Chase's network, blah, 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 blah. It says, what does it say? Guess it says, Chase Reserve and JP Morgan Reserve card members may bring up to 2 guests per visit for free and additional guests for $27. The lounge debuts Chase's first of its kind champagne parlor. Ooh, champagne parlor. Where travelers can enjoy sparkling selections by bar cart service, including glasses of champagne, mimosas, and seasonal spritz cocktails, as well as food offerings. I don't know, Jay. Are you one of those card holders or what, buddy? I'm not. Everyone's going, except for us, Chris Campbell. They said you're not allowed if you're named Eric or Chris. Wow. Can you believe it? The show starts at 11. It's barely 10 o'clock. And look at the people. That's the West VIP entry. Ooh, look at all them people, man. For VIP. Wow. They got a little merchandise there. think, folks? Has anyone been to the Sphere yet? Excuse me. For those of you that are wondering what this little concrete area is here, this elevated concrete, that's the Las Vegas monorail. I don't know if we'll see anyone go by while we're walking, but if we do, we'll try and catch them. Now this part of the walk, we're probably not going to see many human beings from here until we get kind of back to the link area. If you can't tell, they still got the F1 stuff up, this apparatus up here. Well, when these trees get out of our way, you'll be able to see it a little better. Oh, here comes a monorail now. But you can see the F1, those were the lights that they used. So now for those of you that are wondering, we did a Naked City tour drive, I don't even know, a few months ago, right? I think we did one at night, just a quick one. And then we did one in the daytime.
It's just ride share.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll cut them off.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
I gotta take.
Cool, thank you. So I guess that's a ride share exit if you take an Uber or Lyft down here. Interesting. Didn't know that. But one of the other bad neighborhoods in this town, I think, well, Totosi, it wasn't you, buddy. And it wasn't Faulkner, it wasn't Wilkes. Who was it? Oh, I think I remember the guy. He was an English guy. We haven't heard from him in a while. But he used to see me on the, you know where the Coke bottle is? Or the Coke store? He used to see me on the camera there. Don't remember the guy's name. We haven't heard from him in a long, long time. But anyways, I remember, I think it was him. He said he walked down that street to get to the mall. We were on Spring Mountain, which then turns into Twain. Don't ask me. I don't know if any of your cities are situated like that, where the street starts as one name and then changes to another or not. It's goofy, but I wasn't part of the street naming process out here when those streets were around, so I'm trying to get them to change Las Vegas Boulevard to walk in the Vegas streets, but they're not, I don't know what department or who that is. Maybe Nevada Department of Transportation. They're not budging on it, so I don't think I'm going to win this battle. I think these are the people who paid for the parking. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. How you doing?
Yeah, all right. Nice weather, huh?
Yeah, it's warming up good now.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too, sir.
Thanks. I was gonna say, everyone's so friendly here today, huh? I like it. Anyways, he walked through that, I don't know what the heck you call it, scary area, but it's definitely not the type of area you want to be in day or night, let's put it that way. And it's the area, Paradise is the next street over. If you're headed east on Twain. Once you hit there, until you get to Maryland Parkway, that area is a part of town that you don't want to be in. You hear that, Mike Q? Oddly enough, they have a really good Hawaiian food place there on Twain and Swenson. But they also have another one, because they got a couple locations here in town. And they're on Maryland Parkway, kind of closer to UNLV. But like I said, not an area of town that I would suggest if you had a rental car, or if you thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk to the Boulevard Mall. Yeah, don't. I mean, quite honestly, the Boulevard Mall is not impressive anyways. It's not like we're talking about the Forum shops at Caesars, the mall at Paul Padota's place, the Grand Canal shops. Excuse me. Fashion Show Mall. Jay, it's more like, I don't know, I'm sure you've been there because you've been coming here for years. Same thing, Soccer Dad, you've probably been here, or been there, I should say. It's more along the lines of, you know where the Boulevard Mall is? Not Boulevard Mall, but whatever you call it, the Boulevard. That's on the, what do you call it? The hell is this? It used to be by the Hawaiian Marketplace before they tore it down and made it the Boulevard. They have Adidas there, the ABC store. Anyways, it kind of reminds me of those types of kind of junky stores, for lack of a better term. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too, thanks. And I'm telling you, everyone's so nice today. Not that they aren't usually, but like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Like, wow. Can you guys see the structure inside of the sphere? That's weird, huh? It's almost like some type of scaffolding setup, but not a scaffolding setup at the same time, if that makes sense. We'll just wait here and see what they say. I don't know if they'll tell me to go or... Cool, you got it. Whew. Valet parking. Wow. I wonder what the hell that costs. Oh, it doesn't say. Cool. Thank you. So here it says, well, that says taxi limo shuttles, but where those trucks are, it says valet parking / ride share. Whew. Damn. We got to get this gal some sunglasses. It looks like pretty bright there. Oh, thanks. I was going to say she was squinting there like she couldn't see him. Like, am I supposed to go? I don't want to take a chance because me versus a limo, I'm going to lose. Even at 5 miles an hour. I can't believe they have all this F1 stuff up still. The lighting, you know. But in reality, Kathy in Pasadena, since you're going to be here shortly, it's best that they save this stuff till last because the important stuff to get rid of is on the strip. So, speaking of which, we're going to see how the Bellagio looks. I don't know if it'll be this video, but it'll probably be... If it's not this video, it'll definitely be the next video. Well, folks, I do want to say thanks for your continued support. Very much appreciate that you watch, comment, like, share, subscribe. For those of you that, well, we'll see if we can get her. We're going to wait here and try and cross rather than wait for the intersection there. But see this sign here? It says state law. It says state law, stop for with people within crosswalk. Thanks. So, just in case you get a rental car, like I know I bring up once in a while, if there's someone in a crosswalk, be careful. I don't think most of the times, because I've seen it, where police will pop someone, but in the event that they want to pop you, be like, boom, now I got my quota. Usually what they do, not all the time, but it's kind of funny because they'll usually announce it on the news and it'll be goofy. I don't know, Dudley. I don't know if you guys have this with you guys or not, but they'll have the local news. Let's say this is the intersection that they're doing this thing at. They'll have a cop in a, I don't know, big old outfit, costume, so you can't miss them. So you can't play the I didn't see him defense. And then the cop that's the decoy basically walking in the crosswalk, he'll, you know, there'll be, I don't know, 5-10 motorcycles, and I'm just making up a number, you know, down the road, and he'll be like, oh, you know, a black Infiniti Q45 headed west on Paradise. I don't know if they get the license plate number quick enough or not. And then the motorcycle cop will go, woo, and go get them. But I think it's funny because, like I said, usually they'll announce it on the news in the morning, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm Debbie Reynolds, and I'm here at Wynn in Paradise, and today the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is running a sting," and you're like, I thought stings were supposed to be kind of like covert stuff, like not overt. It's like, okay. I'll be sure to avoid that area today. But usually, not always, usually they do it around the beginning of school and the end of school, it seems like. By the beginning of school, I mean the beginning of the, school starting in August, September, whenever it is. And then sometimes it's just other random days. So, just something to be aware of out here. Get your big circle in the sky. As you can see straight ahead, you're going to see that like bridge there with cars going over it. Oh, that's pretty good. That's the bridge there on Flamingo. And it has the cars going over this intersection, which is Paradise, I believe. Oh, Koval, my bad. So they still haven't dismantled that. Usually when they dismantle that, they'll just shut the whole area down for a couple of days. I know when they put it up, they shut it down for a couple of days. So I'm sure that's what they'll need to do. Part 2. But once again, they need to clear the strip up first. I think that's what they go for as far as their main goal. That way things resume to somewhat normal operations, even though I would argue they have that stuff up there for months and months. So remember that time, I think it was a couple weeks ago, when we're walking through here and they had that BravoCon? Wow. That blew me away. I didn't know. Sometimes these networks, I don't know, you think like nobody watches them, but apparently people do watch them. So, and apparently a lot of people. Question for you dudes out there. If you were watching those shows with your wife and she was like, "Oh honey, we should go see that BravoCon so we can meet our," what do they call them, fake TV reality stars or something? I don't know. Anyways, but it was here in Vegas. I already think I know the answer. You would go, correct? Just so you could be like, hey, I'm going to Vegas. You wouldn't tell any of your buddies, probably. Yeah, it's only because my wife wants to go to this BravoCon stuff. I'm going to go with Heather, Joe, Jackie B, Kathy in Pasadena, Jane of Jane and G fame. I think you ladies are like, yes, that's exactly what my husband would do. Well, for this walk, folks, we're in trouble. We got no thumbnail so far. They're not sure where to go to get to the Sphere. Hey, look, someone left a perfectly good jacket there, Dudley. Oh, it says Raiders. That's why they left it. Oh, man. Hey, buddy, it was good to see you on the live last night. Phil, I don't know what we're going to have to do about you, buddy. Jackie B, if you got Jerry Jones' phone number, I'm going to need to borrow that. I need to call Jerry and tell him he's got a rogue fan over here. Obviously, Jerry Jones does not list his number because I'm sure he'd get millions of calls. Usually at the end of every postseason, Jerry, WTF. Stay out of the business. Hell, I bet Larry would call and might even say like, hey, stay out of the business. No other fans teams would call because they'd be like, no, we enjoy seeing the Cowboys implode every year, especially when their fans are walking around. Look at that guy. Did you know that's a stop sign, dipshit? Man. Amazing. Luis. You know, normally we issue tickets. But if you have an extra Scud missile over there, buddy, just go ahead and drop it on that moron's ass. What? Like, everyone's heard of California stops, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe just me because I live there. And a lot of Californians visit here. But that wasn't even a California stop. That was like, I'm just going through. I don't even care. It's a busy one, huh? First we had the BMW going through the red light here, over here. Now we got a guy just go through the stop sign, because stop is just a suggestion. It's not really means you're supposed to stop, duh. Oh, Jersey Dave. Batista's Hole in the Wall, grand reopening. When you gonna come here, buddy? Are you on the do not fly list or something? During the summer, bud, we'll have you push your ice cream cart. We'll have a couple of the Showgirls there with you. And it'll be like, if you tip each girl at least $60, you can get 2 free scoops. What? And then they'll give you like 20 bucks total. What do you think about that, Jersey Dave? You gotta be creative, my man. Oh, we're in trouble though. We missed this signal. Maybe we won't go that way. We'll go through the shoe. I'm probably gonna regret it though. Maybe not. Maybe we won't go through the shoe. But we'll see if we can get the quick news story out of the way here. Hanky Hank. We talked about this before, but now it's official. The M Resort's second hotel tower is officially open. For those of you that have no idea where or what the M Resort is, it's a resort, I think technically it's in Henderson. But basically, if you're coming from LA like Rick A or Kathy in Pasadena, maybe even Gloria, it's on your right hand side as you're coming up from LA. And I would say, like, it's on the edge of town. You know where the strip is, straight ahead, whatever, about a couple signals. Well, if you made a left and went, man, I'm gonna say 8-10 miles maybe. Come on, dude, you could go. That's where you would find it. It's basically a locals casino. It's a nice clean place. I remember when they first opened, I've brought it up before, they had self-serve soda kiosks, which I thought was like the coolest thing. I was like, what? Like, if I'm thirsty, I can just take, I think they had little plastic cups there, and you could take the little plastic cup, fill it up like a buttercup, and giddy up and go. Pretty damn cool. In my opinion, it was pretty damn cool. Anyways, let's see. It nearly doubles the hotel's capacity, bringing the M Resort to 765 rooms and suites. What else we got? It's expected to create 120 new jobs at the property, according to the press release. I think I got some more to talk about. Just a little bit. Let's see here. The grand opening celebration, it's already been held. It was December 3rd. Once again, my invite got lost in the mail. And that's about all for the news, party people. Just in time because we're almost back home for part 1 of our walk to be completed. I couldn't resist. Now this tree is outside. It's here at the Cromwell. And I just had to come over here and be like, I get it, there's not a whole lot of room there. But really, that's your Tree Harrah's or Caesars Entertainment? Good Lord, dude. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Thought with your budget you could afford something a little bigger than that. I don't know. To me, I think when I think of expectations of properties out here, I always think, hey, they're going to do it big and stuff, you know? Extravagant, over the top. Not that case. Or not this case, I should say. It's almost like they said, hey, let's go down to Home Depot and Lowe's. Take your 20% off coupon like Eric would and see what we can get. And see if you can get a tree that's on sale and use the coupon. Kind of double dipping. Oh man, oh man. Hopefully this escalator's working, but honestly, I'm gonna say it's not. No. But that ain't nothing new. Just something we're used to out here, folks. You got a big event like the rodeo, and you got an escalator at one of the arteries here. Been out for a while. I don't know. Well, folks, it has been an excellent walk here. It was a peace and quiet type of walk, huh? Oh boy. Karen, I don't know if you were paying attention to that, but I call that the 4-wide block at Daytona. You just got to do a little bump draft and get around them. Like, we don't need to walk 4 this way, people, and block the whole area. Oh, look at these two. That's our thumb right there, huh? Damn! Hallelujah, Lord! Good timing on the thumb, huh? That's a miracle. All right, folks. Thank you for round 1. Is there going to be a round 2, or are we going home?